We both train dressage horses. We're pretty at capacity with 56 horses here. We have 25 private paddocks. We have about 18 spelling paddocks.
The ideal property, the setup, years of back-breaking work is what it takes to create a property, a facility like this, where people can train and adjust their most prized horses. Dressage is the art of dance. For champion riders, Anthony Bartlett and Matthew Archibald, it has been a lifetime of training and dedication. Their life's work is in this property. Now you have the opportunity to own it all.
Matt and I purchased the land about 9 years ago, and then we started building the equestrian centre 4 years ago. We've done quite a bit of work ourselves, but enjoyed the process of setting up something that's really safe for clients and safe for our own horses as well to train.
I also had a fairly strong idea that I wanted it to be as sustainable as possible. So we have planted around 4,000 native trees. We went totally off the grid with our solar electric system. It's all automatic, it's very easy to use. Use of the land was maximise the ability to earn an income from it, but also protecting the environment as well.
I think the safe environment. I feel that they've got the round yard that they can work their young horses in. They come straight in here and they're supported by coaching, and they've got the facilities down by the barn that they can sit around in there and enjoy their afternoon.
All our fencing was horse-safe fencing.
We have sort of all-weather yards.
And a central laneway that we've built up. So you can use it rain, hail or shine.
And there's a full track at the end of the laneway that goes all the way around the back 20 acres. And then often they ride in the front paddock as well, where there's some logs, and do a bit of cross-country training there as well.
We have 25 individual paddocks. Mostly they're taken up by people who want their horses on agistment. Some of those clients get us to train or work their horses a couple of times a week as well. Out the back of the property, we have 8 semi-private paddocks. So you can have 2 or 3 horses in those paddocks. They've got great natural shelter and really good pasture out there. And then further back is another 8 paddocks that are even larger.
They also have built-in smaller handling yards in those paddocks.
Yep.
So when you're out the back with the young stock, you can actually put them in a more confined area and handle them safely without having to bring them out of the big paddocks. So much easier when the farriers are here and that sort of thing, or if something needs attention.
So we have a barn next to the house, which means that we can actually keep a very close eye on any horses that are in the stables. We can actually hear them if they get cast in the stable in the house. So there's 4 stables down there. There's 5 cross ties. There's a wash bay that also has a horse crush in it for our breeding facility, and quite a safe enclosed space for the foals to come into. Large Agistes tack room that has saddle racks and bridle racks in it. A bathroom for the Agistes to use, as well as a staff accommodation for the odd time that staff need to stay over if they're looking after horses. There is also a planning permit available for a 2-shed barn behind the indoor arena, and that is a double shed facility that has a tack room in each shed, a wash bay and 5 cross ties in each shed. You know, Luke Jones was our architect when we started this property, and he laid out the whole farm plan for us. The house feels like a really nice space to live in. It's got extra high ceilings, high doors, really lovely windows in it. A very nice place to live.
We often run rider retreats where they'll train with us. Instead of just having 1 lesson a month or a week, they have 3 or 4 lessons in the one weekend, so it's pretty consolidated. And then we also run with international trainers. They'll come out here and we open the place up for other clients to come in and train under international coaching as well.
We have also used this place as a base for the annual foal assessments that happen through the Australian Continental Equine Group. So it's a fairly well-known and well-respected business and facility for people to come and use. Ant has produced
Quite a few young horses for the Dressage with the Stars, with top 10 finishes. Some of them are horses that we've bred ourselves and trained through, so it's really nice to compete at that level and be recognised by international judges. We both have a large clientele of dressage and eventing and show riders as well that come here for their lessons.